Hi, GAFO. Do you guys just want to go around, introduce yourselves, and tell me what your mission is?
Okay, sure. I'm Jonathan Yo. I'm the president of GAFO this year. And what our mission in GAFO is that we're basically trying to help the impoverished youth in Bali, Indonesia, by giving them an opportunity to break out of the poverty cycle. And how we do that is by holding fundraising events, sponsoring their classes, and we'd also do weekly Skype calls where we teach them English.
Hey guys, my name is Sean. I'm a senior and I'm the vice president of GAFO.
Hey guys, I'm Brian Salt. I'm an officer of this club.
Hey guys, my name is Kenta Kobayashi and I'm also an officer in GAFO.
All right, perfect. So, do you guys want to tell me, Joe? Do you want to elaborate more onto like the Skype calls and how you guys like communicate with your NGO?
Yeah, sure. So the NGO that we work with is called Stella's Child Organization, and they're based in Bali, Indonesia, and they have like a center there where the students can come join and make the Skype calls through. And basically, how we prepare for the Skype calls are every Monday we'll have a group of students make a lesson plan, which includes a bunch of English words and their translations in Indonesian, Bahasa Indonesian, and that's how we create our lesson plan. And then through that, we take the lesson plan that we make on Mondays, and another group of students would normally, without COVID-19, stay after school every Wednesday from 3 to 4. And then we contact them through Skype, and that's how our lesson happens.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Do you guys want to tell me? So I know you kind of hinted on this, but like if I joined as a member, or if a new student joined as a member, how often would they be meeting, and like what's expected of them as a member?
So we meet bi-monthly, which is like every other week we would meet on Wednesdays.
Thursday.
Thursdays. Yeah. So we would meet bi-monthly on every other week on Thursdays. And that meeting is very just for like logistics. And if we have any fundraising events, that would be our time to plan. And it's usually during lunch. So without COVID-19, that's how it would happen. But with COVID-19, I think we're going to probably like meet after school at home or sometime. So that's how it's going to work for now.
Okay. Do you guys want to just tell me personally why you all have joined the club, GAFO?
I personally joined the club because I kind of found the premise of the club to be pretty interesting. Because as students in SAS, we take speaking English for granted. And if you take a look at the world through a general perspective, speaking English is quite the privilege, as it allows you to talk with a lot of people, and then to know that some people around the world, like the kids in Bali, don't get to utilize such an important tool. It kind of made me want to teach them or help them in their way of acquiring the English language to help them in their future. And yeah, that's it.
And I also think that once you actually join our Skype Buddies program, you'd find that even though the students in Bali lack a lot of their English skills, after you start communicating with them, you'd find like a true bond and a friendship with them. Even though they're like a completely different age group, you still find joy in teaching them English and just communicating with people of a completely different social status and background than you.
I think service at SAS, like teaching these kids in Bali, is really important. I think one other reason I joined this club is because service at SAS, we tend to serve others, but we also can have fun, and I think that's a big part of service at SAS. And by doing these Skype calls, you can form friendships, like Joe said, with the kids in Bali, but also with like your fellow members. And it's fun just like calling these Indonesian kids with the members and making like TikToks with them or talking about football. So you can create a lot of bonds and friendships.
And like while everything that's going on, I also join like with having funs with like the kids as well as our fellow like club members. I feel like GAFO is special in that it like touches on a lot of different aspects. For example, we like a few years, 2 years ago, we helped like market card products from the sellers organization. So we touched upon that. We learned how to organize stuff. Like we learned all the basics of like what it means to be a high schooler, and like that can like impact other like various aspects of our life in GAFO. So I think that's very special for GAFO in itself.
Great. Do you kind of want to elaborate on more of your long-term plans as a club?
I think our long-term plans would be just kind of continuing on with the um, like the Skype Buddy program, simply because it's very it's been a very long-standing thing already within our club. So because it's like I think our second year approaching, and it's kind of just a stapled idea that's kind of continue throughout, like as the club gets passed down and down. I think that, and then maybe like we were supposed to do Art Blast 2 this year, but because of the pandemic, I don't think it will happen. But I think an annual event that happens periodically will also be a long-term goal you want to focus on.
And also, we've always been a club that has been known for doing like fundraising events. Like every year, we'd always find like time to do like a bake sale or like multiple bake sales where we just raise money, because at least the Sellers Child organization is always in need of like flowing cash, because they need to like keep their organization running. So we'd always try to find ways to fundraise for them and like spread their name so people understand what their goal is and could donate to them.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd want potential members of GAFO to know?
We need you.